Cool, so hey everybody, today we're going to be reviewing Vice, directed and written by Adam McKay. Now Vice follows the career of a man named Dick Cheney and his rise to power within the US political sphere. He ultimately becomes vice president to George W. Bush, and events leading prior to that moment and after that moment is pretty much the plot of this film. Just to start off, this movie is really well directed and really well edited. For me personally, I feel like sometimes biopics can drag on a little bit or get a bit too lost in certain details and can sometimes feel very serious and somber, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does, I think, appeal to a very select few audiences. But what Adam McKay does excellently here is he makes a story incredibly interesting, and ultimately I think an audience can really invest into it just because of his style and direction he takes this movie in. But while watching this movie, you can definitely identify a style to this film, a very interesting style, and quite a refreshing style as well, I would say. Adam McKay is obviously notorious for his work in comedy films, and this film is a lot more serious than those sort of films, but there's definitely some comedic elements to it, especially through his editing and direction. Christian Bale plays Dick Cheney, and he is absolutely amazing in this role. He would definitely be a worthy candidate to win Best Actor at this year's Academy Awards. His performance was incredible. It really didn't feel like I was watching Christian Bale on the screen, which is a huge compliment to his acting. And his performance was extremely interesting to watch on the screen and really did captivate me throughout the whole movie. Sam Rockwell plays George W. Bush, and he's always a pleasure to see on screen. I love Sam Rockwell so much. And then Amy Adams and Steve Carell are also in the movie. They also have really good performances in it. All in all, this movie was extremely interesting. Before going into this film, I didn't really know about Dick Cheney or what he did in his political career. What this film does really well is it tells you what happened in his political career, as well as making the film extremely interesting. It doesn't just lay out the facts, it makes a really interesting story out of them as well. At times the movie did feel like it dragged at certain parts slightly for me, but all in all, I had a really good time watching this movie. Highly recommend it, especially if you're into these more biopic sort of films, or if you're into like political films. This was a really good political film, I thought, with some amazing performances, and once again the editing was absolutely fantastic. In conclusion, I really did enjoy this movie. It's a very interesting movie. It's a bit of a slow burn at times, slightly, and it was also just really well directed and written as well. I'm very curious to see how it does at the Academy Awards, especially with Christian Bale's performance, because he definitely has a chance of winning Best Actor. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see for that. Guys, if you have seen Vice, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you have not yet seen it, would you like to see it? And then also, was this one of your favorite Christian Bale performances? Or if you have not yet seen this movie, what was one of your favorite Christian Bale performances? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to check me out on social media if you'd like, and then also just to subscribe and smash that bell icon. I'll be making a lot more reviews in the future, so I'm super excited about that. So I'd love to have you guys on board for that as well. Cool, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and bye bye.